Hey guys, it's Chris Plante from Polygon. I'm here with David Reid, the Chief Marketing Officer at CCP, and we're going to talk about Dust 514, which connects in some big way to EVE Online, the MMO that is all about bureaucracy and espionage and trading and economy. And we're going to actually focus on economy at the beginning here because
Great.
Dust 514 is a first-person shooter that people can play on the PS3 for free.
Absolutely.
It is the first free-to-play shooter on the console, right?
Yes, indeed.
That's pretty incredible.
Yeah, we're excited about that. But that is only the beginning
That is the only beginning.
of what goes on here. And we do expect that you have all these PlayStation 3 people who are very comfortable with first-person shooter mechanics and are going to be excited about jumping into a fully free-to-play AAA game with that moment-to-moment gameplay that you expect in multiplayer battles and good first-person shooters. But there is a much deeper rabbit hole there to go into if you choose.
And that deeper rabbit hole is the connection to EVE Online.
Exactly. I mean, if even people who have not played EVE know some of the EVE history, know of the, it is the one MMO that has grown every single year of its existence. And that's because in a lot of ways, it's a single shard universe. Everyone playing EVE is playing with everybody else. There's no, you and I meet in a bar and, oh, it turns out I pick your MMORPG, but we'll never see each other in game because we're on different servers or different factions or different level bands, and so we'll never really see each other. Everyone in EVE is playing together.
Yeah, and just so everyone knows about EVE Online, a lot of it is about bureaucracy and kind of space warfare on a grand scale.
Absolutely.
Where people are, kind of taking sides and they're making these long-term decisions, almost like a government in game. I mean, actually like a government in game.
Exactly.
That even meets in real life at your conference every year.
All of the things that you do in Dust 514, the results of your battles, the economy, the alliances you join, the relationships you have, all are still part of that same single shard universe. And now as a Dust 514 player, just playing your moment-to-moment first-person shooter in a free-to-play way, you are going to be able to interact with those people very directly. You'll be able to take corporation missions on that have an economic effect in the EVE Online universe.
So when you say this, you mean there's a planet in the EVE Online universe that everyone wants. It has, say, ore minerals that could help them build a ship. Then they could say, well, to get this planet, we're going to steal it from an opposing force by sending in ground troops, which will pay with in-game currency. And if they win or they complete their mission, they can use that in-game currency to kind of level up or buy new weapons rather than actually paying for it with their real dollars.
You got it. This is exactly how we expect it to work, right? So say you're a Dust player, you're starting the game, you spend time doing just 10-minute death matches, shooting guys in the head and having a blast doing that, right? Over time, however, the core component in the game, that main mechanic, is the contract system. And there will be contracts offered from computer-controlled corporations that, will be pretty simple things and may not be as lucrative as what we expect a real live EVE player-run corporation to offer. And so you'll see that contract and you'll start looking, well, what is this? This is real people in EVE Online paying a premium for us to do exactly what you're characterizing, right? Corporation A and Corporation B are at war in their plans for galaxy domination, and one of those corporations has realized if they can sever the link of a particular resource on a certain range of planets in a certain system, they can take a momentary advantage in their corporation versus corporation galaxy-based war. And so they go out there and they will find the Dust 514 people. Maybe they just offer contracts initially that anybody at large can take, but over time as these things get more and more intricate, you as a Dust player and your friends as a clan are going to build a reputation. You're going to have your win and loss record and your kill ratios. You may become one of those clans that is better suited in a particular type of planet, a particular kind of match, a particular kind of weapon or vehicle, right? And the market will bear whatever price you charge if it is that important to an EVE corporation strategy.
Now I see kind of a hole in this whole thing. This sounds very expensive. It's a free-to-play game. How do you pay for it? How do you come out on the positive end as a company here?
We take our inspiration for the business model from things that we've seen work really well on the PC side so far, right? Things like League of Legends or World of Tanks, where you can play the game for free. But paying does not necessarily give you an unfair advantage at times, right? And think about in League of Legends, right? You can buy every champion, right? Doesn't necessarily make you better at playing that champion. And so Dust 514 has a similar idea to it, right? As you play through the game, you're going to pick certain skills, you're going to specialize, you'll unlock certain weapons, certain drop suits, certain vehicles that are more tailored to the game that you've been playing at that time. But say you're a real gun nut and you want to try out every gun in the game, right? The virtual currency that we sell, the ARM, will allow you to use those guns. They won't give you an unfair advantage, right? It is very important to us as a skill-based game and first-person shooters. You cannot be pay to win even though you're free to play. So it'll allow you to customize and side grade. We'll certainly sell a lot of cosmetic items that will allow you to buy and personalize your appearance a bit. If you want to be a brightly colored pink soldier, we'll probably let you do that, but that will not be something that you do as a free-to-play game.
So as I understand it, Aurum is what you pay for in real cash.
Correct.
And that's kind of pays for vanity items in the game.
Vanity items and these side grades.
And
Again,
side
think
grade.
about like imagine this, right? Like there is a sort of sniper archetype in the game with scout armor who moves fast and isn't doesn't take a lot of punches before he goes down, right? Imagine you would like to be a sniper with heavy armor. Right? You can do that in Dusk, right? You have to unlock that armor. You can unlock that armor by simply playing the game more and more and getting more in-game currency and ISK and using that to buy some armor.
Okay.
Or if you want to take a faster path to that, you can spend some Aurum. And by doing that, you pay some real money, get the Aurum in-game, and use that to unlock the side grade.
Got it. So to actually level up though, to like really get better, you're going to need ISK, which is the in-game currency, which you either get by grinding or by winning these massive contracts.
Every
with
match
online
you
players.
play gets you some ISK, gets you some skill points.
Great.
Yeah.
One last question.
Yeah.
Dust 514. I'm going to push you now. 514. What is it? Is it connected to Lost? Is there any big spoiler here?
There is a meaning to 514.
Okay.
I, however, have been sworn to secrecy by my Icelandic overlords. It is not something I can discuss. We have seen a lot of chatter on the forums and a lot of gamers looking to see, ooh, I think it's this, I think it's this, I think it's this. I can tell you that some people are getting pretty darn close, but it's not something that I'm at liberty to discuss.
Got it. So you heard it. You're getting pretty darn close. Thanks for making time. This has been a good interview.
Absolutely. Thanks so much.